Here's a short video around Burrator Reservoir. We're at the top at the moment. This is Drake's Leat. Now this originally went all the way to Plymouth, but now it stops at the top of Drake's Leat, top of the Burrator, and so the water goes straight down. It actually comes from the River Corsic, if I remember correctly, and I think it's 27 miles long, if I recall. The bee ponies! Now at the bottom of the area where the water comes down from the Leat, and this feeds directly into Burrator. You can actually park your car here as well. It's a nice little bay here. We're now on the side of the dam. We'll be going to the front in a minute. There's some lovely things around this reservoir, and some nice properties as well. Even some properties for birds. So I'll come back to this bit again at a different angle. To get to the dam. Thought it might be a good idea, seeing this is about Burrator Reservoir. We park right near the dam itself, but limited spaces here. And there's also an ice cream van. So here we have the dam. It was built a long time ago. Let's look at the plaque for further info. Well, it commenced in 1893 and it was completed 1898. Yeah, they did enlargements from 1923 to 1928. So capacity of 668 to 1,026 million gallons. It's quite a lot of water. If you jump off here, there's a chance of death, so don't recommend it. Very random constructions here must have served some purpose at some time. No idea what they did. If you know what this was, please comment in the video. There's also this building here, which I'm not sure what it was. Again, please comment in the videos if you know what any of these were. Worked out, it's got on the sign generator building. So obviously perhaps this is an emergency generator for the dam. So I've got a public loose here and a defibrillator. Let's see what's down this path here, this gate. I just spotted this polite notice. So there's no overnight stays in any vehicle, camper vans or motorhome around Burrator Reservoir. Apparently black pack tents is permitted in the pink areas on the map. Right, let's see what's down here. I want to try and get below the dam now if possible. I've been there before and it looks pretty stunning. It looks like it's quite a windy path, this. Well, we're down to the bottom of the first section. Apparently you can keep going down that way. We're going to go somewhere. And we're going to take this route here. Well, there's a bit of a junction here. Which one shall we go for? I think I'm going to go for this one. It says danger, deep tank, so I'm assuming this is some sort of tank. Let's carry on. I'm very close to the bottom now of the section. Let's head down the steps. The water table is quite low at the moment because it's July and it's nearly August. Not been much rainfall. Obviously there's no water coming down from the main falls. Just at the bottom. Please, if possible, can you like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Let's show you some interesting things around the actual dam itself now. There are some good nuggets if you have the patience to walk around the whole dam. It might take a few hours though. Spotted this, which I thought was sort of interesting. I just spotted this as sort of the bylaws of this area, which might be of interest to you. You can see the tide is very out at the moment. Even the ducks are chilling. We'll pass around the reservoir, which are quite pleasant. If you do get a chance to come, I strongly recommend you go down these paths. Here, because there's a load of old derelict buildings here, which I thought might be of interest to show you. Let's explore. Thank you. The buildings, but we're just going to have a quick look down the bottom and see what it looks like with the tide out. As a reminder, please do not put yourself and others in danger. So no launching, no swimming, no inflatables. This is actually private land and there is no right of access to the water. From this angle you can see the more damaged buildings there. Obviously before there was a dam here, there was a big village here. But the village got destroyed when they built the dam. Well, the house I just recorded was called Longstone Manor. These are the ruins of the manor house at Longstone, the ancient ancestral home of the Elford family who were lords of the manor and free hamlet of Sheepstore and lived here until the middle of the 18th century. So obviously during the construction of the reservoir, several granite artefacts were recovered from here as well. There's lots of paths around here. Apparently we have an invasive species called the American signal crayfish. And there's a sign here to help us stop their spread. So if you're in this area, please read this notice. Of the house. It'll give you a bit of idea of the scope of the size of the area. The car park at the rear end of the dam, and this is a notice board, shows you where all the things are. So you've got Lower Barn, the Reservoir Walks, the Burrator Discovery Centre, there's a Burrator Quarry, you've got the Longstone Manor, which we were just at just now, we've got the Burrator Arboretum and Nature Reserve, and Levertor Farm, which you can Google all of those and find them. Pause if you want to look and read. The car park could also make donations to the Norsworthy Bridge Burrator Reservoir scheme. Not sure what's going on, but something's been going on. We've got lots of search and rescue teams out here at the moment, so there's been something going on here. You can get ice creams as well while you're waiting for your rescue. Well, this is one of the main rivers feeding into the dam. We're right at the back of it at the moment. There's quite a lot of space here for parking. It's also a lovely little stream here. Well, thank you for watching my video to the end. Just an extra, if you do come to the back of the car park, at the back of the Burrator Reservoir, it's a lovely little walk here. So again, just as I said, thanks for watching. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye-bye.